Allen has done has been absolutely phenomenal. He's had a different leading receiver every game the last 3 games. He's had 5th-round pick running backs. He's had 6th-round pick receivers. He's had 3rd-round pick receivers. I mean, different receivers. What Josh Allen's doing, Chase, as a quarterback, you know it is absolutely phenomenal. So do you think Allen needs an MVP performance on Sunday to keep it going?
Well, they're going to win. I think they're going to win even if he doesn't have an MVP performance. But no, I don't think he does. And I'm guessing you're asking this to win the MVP. I think if they win 2 of the next 3, it's up. It's done for. And I understand how well Lamar Jackson is playing. But for me, all Josh Allen needs to do is he needs to win the football game, not have some crazy 5-turnover game, do what he does, get in, get out, get rested. Because quite honestly, like if the Chiefs keep winning, Buffalo is going to rest their starters in Week 18 because there's just no way they can get the 1 seed at this point, right? It depends on what the Chiefs. So realistically, Josh Allen has 2 more weeks to lock up the MVP. And to me, it's like if you don't do anything dumb and you don't turn the football over and you go out there and you beat the next 2 teams that you play, like I think he's going to win the MVP. It's crazy to say that because, and I'm so confident in it, even though Lamar has had the season Lamar's had, I think that, like you said, the 5th-round receivers and the 3rd-round running backs, people we have, Ty Johnson was his leading receiver last game. Who's leading the team in touchdowns?
Matt Collins.
Matt Collins is leading the team in so, like, that's what I'm saying. I think he's doing it with so much less around him than Lamar, even though I love the way Lamar is playing. And that's why the MVP odds are what they are for Josh Allen. So he just needs to win for me.
Yeah, I'm the same way. He's got to win for me. I mean, it's a divisional game, and you know that even though the Patriots are not as good, but it's going to be a tough game just because they are a divisional game. But the thing with Josh Allen is he's done all the special things already.
Thank you.
Right? I think you talked about it earlier this week or last week where when you look at the MVP, you need them MVP-type moments. He got you that. Put that in the bucket. Now, ride this state to the sunset, win this game, but look good, though. 3 touchdowns is still cool, right? Because I do think Lamar Jackson is still in that hunt, and he knows what's going on, and he's playing at a high level, too. And if Lamar Jackson go out there and have 5 touchdowns again, Josh, you don't need to match that, but at least be close to that. 3 touchdowns, maybe 20 yards, right? A win.
Win.
Right? That's it.
Just win.
Where you at, Jay?
It's gonna be close if you don't.
Why the long side?
Lose and all that.
I agree.
Because, man, Lamar Jackson is on this man's heels, man.
He is.
Not a quarterback.
Now listen, because we keep on knocking Lamar for what he has. I don't really care what you got if you got 50 touchdowns, man.
How many more do you need to get to 50?
Like, I understand it matters who you play, but 50, the man has 3 games and he need 11 touchdowns, 12 that is possible. My man is chasing the best passer rating in the history of the game. Like the Aaron Rodgers passer rating and the Peyton Manning's, he's chasing that. Lamar Jackson could end up with the best passer rating of the entire league. Well, not league, since the league been...
Are you serious?
Yes. It's like 121 or something. Like, he's chasing that.
He balling.
And you might have 50 touchdowns. Your team might have 1 less win than Josh Allen. Lamar is on this man's heel, and they both look like Superman out there. That's my thing. Like, it's not like Josh Allen is looking like he's on a totally different planet and Lamar's not putting up these numbers. They both look like we playing in a different league. They both look like that.
He's right.
And if he's on his heels with these numbers, best passer rating, 50-plus touchdowns, and a really good record, and in the playoffs, man, this race ain't over. Josh has to ball out.
I get that, but like, and I know you say you don't care who he's playing it with or doing it with, right? But we can't do that. Because we play in the game, we play in this league, right? If I'm playing against a certain defense and they got no real star players and just getting all these sacks, all these turnovers, it's like, how the hell y'all doing that, right? Josh Allen, before the year started, what do we all say? And even me, and that's my boy for real. It's my homie.
I said it was over for him.
Ain't no way in the world he gonna be doing this.
I didn't think they would get to
Yo, the wide receivers he got? The one dude is a freaking special team guy.
Matt Collins.
Come on, man. Come on.
Keenan Coleman, rookie.
Look at these. Seriously, though. And I'm no disrespect to no NFL player because it's hard to get in the NFL. But it's levels.
Yeah.
You winning with these dudes? That matters, dog. That matters. That matters.
I don't think Josh Allen needs an MVP performance, and to some degree, I don't want him to chase one. If it comes to you, it comes to you. I think Vanity Performance is cheap in awards. I've always thought that. I don't like when – remember last year, the San Francisco 49ers. They're playing the Jags. They won that game 34-3. If y'all remember, they targeted Christian McCaffrey, even though they were up by like 3 scores, 5 consecutive times. Yeah. Why, you're asking, even though they were up for 3 scores? One, why is McCaffrey still in the game? Well, they wanted Christian McCaffrey to break the consecutive touchdown record. It might have been held by Marshall Faulk or someone of the Vikings. So they keep McCaffrey in the game, and they just keep on throwing it to him. I'm like, this is cheap. When Shady McCoy set the Eagles franchise rushing record, he wasn't chasing it. Yeah. He was being shady. Yeah. When he ran for 218 or 17 yards against the Lions in the snow, we weren't like, how many yards until Shady breaks the record? He was just running. Yeah. Josh Allen has already done what it takes to win the MVP award. He's already done it. I don't need the vanity statistics. I remember watching the year Robert Griffin won the Heisman because we played him that year. You ran like a double reverse pass so he could run for a touchdown, pass for a touchdown, and catch a touchdown. Yeah. Shout out to Travis Hunter, deserved to win it. But I remember watching him like, wait a second. Why do y'all have Travis Hunter passing the ball this game? Oh, y'all trying to pad his stats. But we don't need vanity awards. We knew Travis could win the Heisman based upon what he did as a defensive player and as a wide receiver. I don't need Josh Allen to throw for 6 touchdowns versus a 4-10 Patriots team to be like, yeah, he's the MVP. We already knew he was the MVP through 14.
But Josh Allen cannot go out here to the Patriots and win 17-10. And have 1 touchdown pass, and they win a close divisional game. And Lamar goes out here and has a game on Saturday, because I believe they play on Saturday with everybody watching, like the Niners game we watched. And we come back on this show and say the MVP award is Josh. We can't have it. He has to go out there and play well and throw some touchdowns.
I don't think it'll change the odds.
But we see Lamar lose to not good opponents.
Browns,
Raiders.
No doubt.
Browns, Raiders.
That don't
lost to him.
5 losses.
It's coming down to these last 3 games, in my humble opinion.
James, they can't.
But James, if Lamar has 5 losses,
that's so trivial to me. James, you remind me of, and you've been here before, so maybe you'll agree with this. Like, I would hate growing up, Shady, when we were in class, and your teacher would tell you at the beginning of the year, hey, the final exam is worth 30% of your grade. So I done went to class every day. I done took 5 quizzes, 3 surprise quizzes, 4 tests, and you telling me this one last exam is worth 30% of my grade? You already know if I'm smart or not. James, we already know that Josh Allen has done enough to be the MVP.
And so
what
has
he
Lamar.
does against a 4-10 Patriots team, a 3 or 4-win Jets team, and a 4-win Patriots team is irrelevant to now,
but all I'm saying is, Acho, so has Lamar. So if Josh goes out here and doesn't play well, Lamar has done enough for the MVP too.
If he doesn't play well.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question for you as an MVP voter, because Lamar has obviously won 2. Josh has finished top 5 in the MVP voting in 3 of the last 4 seasons. He's the first player in NFL history with 35 or more passing and rushing touchdowns in 4 consecutive seasons. As a voter, how much do they take into effect the top 5 finishes, and you're sort of on the arc to go win it? And do you take anything from past seasons into effect, specifically?
I hope not.
But it's probably got to, specifically with the season he's had this year.
That's a really good question.
It has to be.
I think if the voters should try to dismiss their humanity. What I mean by that is,
how can you?
Exactly. I wanted Josh Allen to win MVP last year. I picked him to win before the season. I was like, hey, I think this is the Bills' year. They've been knocking on the door. He gonna do it. But I had to dismiss what I wanted, because at the end of the day, Lamar Jackson deserved to win MVP. So I dismissed that humanity. I want Josh Allen to win this year. Yeah. Because remember, like we're talking about, y'all forget, Josh Allen lost the MVP with 4,900 yards and 45 total touchdowns. Yeah. Why? Because Aaron Rodgers had 48 touchdowns and 5 picks.
Second.
So Josh put up crazy numbers, and he lost because Rodgers was better. Yeah. So Lamar Jackson putting up crazy numbers, he might lose because Josh is better. But as a voter, I just dismiss my humanity. I dismiss what I want, and I go for what's...
Think about it. Last year,
D'Amico Ryans is my dog. Yeah. I mean, raised me in the NFL. My linebacker brother with the Eagles. And I still was like, man, Kevin Stefanski, I think, was more impressive, so I voted him for Coach of the Year.
Wrong about that one.
And I may have been wrong about that, with all due respect, but, like, you got to dismiss it.
Can I ask you a question, though? So I know, because Lamar is playing phenomenal. I never seen Lamar play better.
World.
And him and Josh is, like, right here. But I do think it matters of who you playing with, because, for example, like, why do we go out there and get first-round draft picks, though, if it don't matter? If quarterback can be this good and win with anybody, then everybody will just get some cheap special team players, right? You know, or you the 4th receiver on this team, we'll take you on my team. You make it number 2, right? Oh, you do special teams. You don't do nothing on offense? Cool, we'll take you on my team. Yeah. Why does it matter, though? You get what I'm saying? That's why I look at Josh like, yo, you taking special team players that other teams don't even think about talking to on offense.
Journeyman.
And now they balling.
Journeyman.
Khalil, I didn't even know he was like Shakur, yeah. I didn't know he was even like that. Like he's like a player now. When I go to bet on the props, I look for him. Not because he's that good, because Josh is that good.
And I agree.
That's crazy.
I agree, and that's why he
is definitely.
That's why he's the front runner right now. But he has to keep doing that. You got a dude on your heels that's having just as good, having a better season than you, stats-wise, in every category, except rushing touchdowns.
Yes.
Has more total.
I think no, Jason, but you don't think it. See that because you're all right.
He is 1,000%.
But when you look at it,
no doubt.
I see Zay Fly. I see
no doubt, and that's why I have Josh in front of Lamar right now. But don't go out here tripping.
I'm saying you got Bateman. You got.
I'm with you.
Yeah, he's with
Zay
us.
Flowers, and then the tight end. You got Mark Andrews, and then you got Dick. I would throw this.
No,
that matters though, James.
I'm telling you, I am with you. I have him as the front runner right now. But you guys are acting like he could just go out here and not play well Lamar like this.
He's just gonna win.
No,
because other teams.
I don't agree with that.
Other teams wouldn't want to take nobody from the Bills' offense. Maybe Cook and some linemen.
Cook and
tight end.
I don't know. Cooper's kind of like, you know what I mean? He's up and down a little bit. I like Cooper. He hasn't. Okay, and then the tight ends. Yeah, the tight ends are good.
Tight ends cool.
But are they going to be like legit superstars yet?
Josh is the front runner right now.
They're not superstars yet. They're good tight ends.
James, when you're saying don't go out there tripping, you're saying don't have a bad game. Because I agree, Josh can't go out there and have
no
bad
interception,
games,
though.
But he doesn't need to have a great game. Like, he doesn't need to do what Lamar did versus the Giants, 5 touchdowns.
No. I'm like Shady said. You have to go out here. I need 3 touchdown passes, and I need you to beat down a good team. I mean, a weak team.
2 in a run. That's cool.
You know what however you get the 3. However you get the 3. You cannot go out here and have 1 touchdown and your team squeaks out a win and Lamar goes out here and has 4.
What if he went?
I cannot come back up here just because you got 2 more wins than Lamar and one of your losses is from Lamar?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
2 touchdowns, wins by 10 points.
He don't want to hear the players, though.
It depends.
He keeps saying,
it depends what Lamar does.
What up, YouTube family? Welcome to the facility. Thanks for watching, and you better be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more highlights from the show and all of our exclusive content.